Hi guys, welcome to my channel, Thelma's Creations and More. Pardon me. My allergies. I live out in the middle of nowhere and they're harvesting cotton, so all the dust is in the air, which makes it worse. Anyway, hello guys, welcome to my channel, Thelma's Creations and More. This video is Build Your Stash collaboration with Mandie's Place here on YouTube, where today I will be sharing with you how to make these rosettes. As you can see, I have already been making quite a few. I like to have rosettes because you can make embellishments, to put on tags, to put on anything you want to stick a rosette on. Memory decks cards, those little policy envelopes, use them just as embellishments anywhere. Flip books, loaded bags, make them into a wand, yada yada yada, right? So what you will need is a bone folder. You're going to need a scoreboard, a piece of paper, some scissors or a trimmer, and your hot glue gun. So what I started off doing is taking a piece of paper and cutting my strips. Now I am going to be telling you how to cut your strips depending on what size of rosette you want. For example, this one is, let me see, let me grab my little ruler. This one is 2 inches across. 2 inches across. So if I want a rosette that's 2 inches across like this one, what I have to do is cut it in half. Right? So it's 2 inches divided by 2. So give me 1 inch. So I need to cut, no, not this one. This one. I need to cut my rosette at 1 inch. If I want a rosette that's 1 inch across, I have to cut it at ½ inch. So this is 1 inch for the 2 inch. I cut a 1.5. So 1.5 times 2 will give me a 3 inch rosette. And if I cut it at 2 inches times 2 will give me a 4 inch rosette diameter across. Like this. Across. Okay? So what you're going to do is cut your paper whatever size you want. For example, this is a 1 inch and this will give me this one, a 2 inch. So you would go ahead and cut it. There's different ways to do rosettes. A lot of people cut a 12-inch strip of paper times the width of it. So if I want a 2-inch rosette, I'm going to divide it by 2. So I'm going to cut it at 1 inch. A lot of people do 12 inches pieces of paper. I don't. I prefer to use 6 inches. I used to do the 12 and it would be kind of flimsy, and I've noticed that when I do them with a 6-inch piece of paper, they come out stiffer, firmer, because you're stretching it and gluing it, and then I don't know, I feel it much more solid this way. So what I did was I took my paper trimmer and I cut this one at 1 inch. Oh, sorry. I cut it at 1 inch, and then I put it on my scoreboard, because this is a scoreboard and a cutting board, and all I did was I scored at every fourth. Let me bring it up. Okay, I scored at every fourth. So I would do 1/4, 1/2, a fourth, half, 3/4, and then the inch, and then 1 1/4, 1 1/2, 1 3/4, and 2, all the way until I finish the 6. Until I finish the 6, and then what you do is fold the paper back and forth to make an accordion. So I did that with all my papers, the 1, 1.5, and the 2 inch. And then I forgot to mention you're going to need some sort of circle just to keep them together like this. I use my scraps, and this is a 3/4 inch circle punch I have, and I just punch them out, have them there on the side, and whenever I need them I use them. So now that you have the 2 6-inch pieces of paper, what you're going to do is you're going to kind of open them up, and you're going to take this little valley, the last one, and you're going to put it on top like this, and that's how you're going to glue them. So what I do is I kind of pull it tight, I add some glue, And mind you, this is a little fine tip one. So if you have like a regular size glue gun, put very little glue. I have used the wet glue, but it takes a little while to dry and I don't like it. So what I do is I pinch it really hard and then I put it back in the little accordion. Sorry, it's better if I do it on the, there you go. Put it back in the accordion, pinch it really good, and then it stays. So I let that go. Go to the next one. Oops. Oh my goodness. At least it's happening in real time. So when it happens to you, you think, I'm an expert like her. No, I'm not an expert, but you know, we think that we're clumsy or whatever. That's what happens. So the little valley, I put the other one on top, and that's where I'm going to glue. So put a little string of glue here, a little string of glue here, glue it on top, make sure they're good, pinch it, and you'll feel the glue get not as hot, right? It's cooling off. Put the little accordion back, put it down, go to the next. Again, I stretch the accordion a little more. And this paper, by the way, is from OLL, I think it's called, from Paper Studio, from Hobby Lobby, the new one that everybody's going bonkers over. Little planner girls. This is what this paper's from. Getting ready to work with it, so I figured I might as well just do rosettes. And what I liked about it was that the papers really have a lot of colors that you can use with anything that you're doing. So those are my three. Then I'm gonna take a circle and see how this one, it has a pattern on one side. Usually, well, I use a lot of single-sided paper, cardstock. So in the back is white, so I'll just put a glue here. I'm gonna zoom in, guys. Okay, so, oh my goodness. Then what you're gonna do is, again, I forgot, let me see. Kind of squish the accordion together again. Okay, better. Let me mess with the accordion first. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna end these two up. The ends, you're gonna end them up, so you kind of play with them. I'm sorry, I'm out of frame. So that's what you're gonna end up with. So what I do is, again, open up the little accordion at the end, and you're gonna do the same thing that you did at the beginning. A lot of people put them end to end. I don't like to do that. Again, I like my rosettes a little tighter, a little firmer, so I put them together just like I did the other one, like that. So now you smush, yes, smush is a word, put it down, and then you kind of meet it up to where the little circle gets thinner, closer together. So you're going to put it and then go like this. I usually put my finger there. I take my little square, my little circle, put a little bit of hot glue. Be careful, because I have stuck that on my finger. Not very nice. Now my table's all the way at the other end. Okay, so I turn it backwards. The reason I do this is because I like to see where I'm putting my center, especially in the front, because I kind of want it centered, you know. Kind of leave it there for a little bit until, sorry about the zoom in zoom out, guys. You feel it a little bit more cool. Pinch it with these two fingers, and I fill the hole up with hot glue, and then I leave a little glue on top. See if you could see that. See how, whoa, it popped open. All right, good thing I get to show you what happens in real life. Okay, kind of pinch it together, and I just grab another of the circles. Oh, I don't have no more glue because it went everywhere. All right. All right, hold it together. Put the other end of this, just if you want it white. In the back it really doesn't matter, I just prefer it to be white. I'm going to turn it around because I know that this one moved. And I'm going to move it because I want it to be right at the center. So you mess with your rosette and you hold it. You'll feel the glue getting cooler. And there you have it. This is a 2-inch rosette, just like this one. So let me do the other ones. Again, I'm going to put the end. Oh, I'm sorry. I forget that I'm zoomed in, guys. And the end. Stretch it out a little bit. I'm going to put the valley with the valley, the mountaintop with a mountaintop, however you want to say it. Put it back in the little accordion. I'm going to go ahead and do this one as well. That way all I do is put them together. So end. The valley. See how there's a mountain. Stretch it out. Oops, especially the end. Then you're going to put the mountain on top of the mountain. Pinch them together really well. The rest of the accordion, a little section. Then you're gonna smush it down. Now remember, this is a bigger one. This one's a 4-inch, so it might tear just like that one. Ah, all right. Now how do I fix that? Great, just great. All right. Well, you're gonna be a half. So this one was too big for what I was doing it with, guys. I'm sorry. I didn't pre-measure this, but it's okay. We're gonna do a half one, and I'll show you what you can use this for. And you're gonna do the same thing. You're gonna put it, but it's gonna be a half, right? It's gonna be a half. So I'm gonna grab one of these. I'm gonna put the glue. Put this here in the middle and hold it, because now you don't have the rest of the glue to hold it. So this one, the 4-inch rosette, I would probably have to put 3 strips instead of 2 strips of 6 inches. I had not done one of these before. Figured I could just do it like that. Well, I was wrong. Alright. Okay, what happened? No! Oh my goodness. Tutorial gone wrong. Epic fail, like they say on Pinterest. Okay. Gotta hope. Let's see if I could see what I'm doing. Alright. I'll move out of your way. Now I can put the glue on here. The other circle. Oh, the glue is leaking out. Okay, then I'll put it in the accordion. That will work. Okay. How are you doing, my friends? Alright, this will be a half rosette, and I can use it as an embellishment. Oh my goodness. So, that's how you would do it. I hope you like my tutorial. I'm going to do this one really quick, except I had to move it because the glue gun got on the other one. And that's how you do. This is a 3-inch.